Adhered stone masonry veneer has become an increasingly popular finish material for exterior and interior building cladding. Both natural and manufactured stone veneers provide a broad range of colors, styles, and textures to enhance any design. The stone or thin brick veneers are adhered with a mortar adhesive and are ideal for many applications including facades, fireplaces, chimneys, and freestanding landscaping walls. The acceptance and rapid growing use of stone veneers by the design community and building owners alike provides great opportunity for masonry and tile installers. In the past, the installation of stone masonry veneers has required the use of site-mixed Type S and N mortars. These materials are subject to large variations in consistency, quality, and performance, and carry limited, if any, warranty support. Unfortunately, many of these installations experience delamination of the stone or thin brick veneer due to water intrusion. The result? Huge failures and costly repairs. Not because of poor workmanship, but rather from the use of methods and installation materials that are not designed for extreme installations. The typical construct used begins with the installation of 2 layers of 15-pound builder's felt paper stapled to the substrate, followed by the installation of metal lath. The lath is covered by a render of basic sand and masonry cement mixed on site. The stone veneers are adhered to the render using the same Type S or N mortar. Installers will typically wet out the back of the veneer first, and then apply the veneer to the substrate. Installing the veneer requires the installer to hold it in place. It is not possible to adjust the position of the veneers after installation, as doing so will most likely cause them to fall off the wall. Although widely used, this method is not designed for adhesion to vertical substrates. Further, the materials used do not protect against water intrusion. The metal lath often rusts and deteriorates, resulting in delamination. In summary, these traditional methods and materials are not engineered as part of a complete wall system, and therefore do not offer the necessary performance or warranty from a reliable source willing to stand behind the installation. The explosive increase in demand for stone masonry veneer facades has created a need for higher performance, factory-produced installation materials to assure consistently high-quality installations. Recognizing this need in the industry and utilizing our globally proven technology, LATICRETE, a world leader in stone and tile installation systems, has developed a solution that provides a permanent, high-strength installation that is freeze-thaw stable and protects the installation from water intrusion. Backed by either a 25-year masonry surfaces warranty or a 15-year steel or wood-framed exterior facades warranty covering both labor and materials, the LATICRETE Masonry Veneer Installation System, or MVIS, allows for increased productivity utilizing either traditional masonry installation techniques or the notched trowel method. Vastly expanded architectural details are offered at LATICRETE.com to help design professionals, contractors, and installers understand the full range of possible applications and appropriate products and techniques that will assure long-term performance on projects of all types. The LATICRETE MVIS system is comprised of the highest performance materials available, all designed to provide permanent, trouble-free installations. Key products available are LATICRETE Air and Water Barrier, a liquid-applied, elastomeric waterproofing air and water membrane which prevents the damaging effects of air and water infiltration in a variety of wall systems. LATICRETE Masonry Veneer Mortar, a patented, polymer-enhanced, Kevlar-reinforced adhesive mortar that provides exceptional bond strength to the veneer and substrate, along with a non-sag performance that exceeds ANSI A118.4 and ASTM C270 standards. LATICRETE Premium Mortar Bed, a polymer-enhanced scratch and brown coat mortar, offering easy installation to be used in place of traditional Type S and Type N mortar or plaster. LATICRETE Pointing Mortar, a premium, factory-prepared masonry pointing mortar providing a hard, dense, durable joint. Together, these products comprise a complete engineered system designed for the highest performance and easiest manner of installation. Now let's take a look at how they are used. We'll demonstrate the simple process and basic techniques utilized to produce permanent, trouble-free adhered stone veneer installations. starting with one of the most common constructs we find in construction today, wood or metal stud-framed walls. The International Building Code lays out the basic design requirement for these walls, and the LATICRETE MVIS system starts by creating a suitable masonry substrate to receive the adhered veneer over the typical sheathing and weather-resistant board. This can be accomplished in the traditional way by hand fabricating a lath, scratch and brown coat of LATICRETE premium mortar bed, or as shown here, by installing exterior-rated fiber-wrapped concrete backer units in accordance with the manufacturer's specifications. Begin by applying LATICRETE air and water barrier, a liquid-applied waterproofing membrane that can be brush, roller, or spray applied. The most common method is to use a 1/4 to 1/2 inch nap roller. Apply in 2 coats of 15 to 22 mils each. Allow the first coat to completely dry, turning olive green in color, before application of the second coat. Apply the second coat in the same manner as the first. The second coat should be opaque enough to prevent any markings from being visible through the coating. If markings from the substrate can be seen, you should check your coverage rates to be sure enough material is being applied. Once dry to the touch, installation of the masonry veneer can begin. Installing the manufactured stone or thin brick veneer is easy and versatile with LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar. First, the veneer units should be inspected to be sure there is no excess material on the back, like dust or latents, that could inhibit bond. This can be dusted off with a clean, damp rag. Any large pieces from the profiling process can be knocked off of the units. Begin mixing the LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar with water only to the desired consistency. Be sure to follow the mixing instructions on the bag. To install the veneer, apply a skim coat of LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar to cover the entire back of the stone veneer, and then spread on additional mortar to approximately 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch thick. Press the mortar-covered back of the stone against the substrate at the desired final position. Slide the unit roughly 1 inch diagonally from the desired final position and then back, as shown, while maintaining even pressure. This should be done in such a manner as to squeeze the mortar to fill the entire space between the unit and the substrate, allowing excess mortar to extrude on all sides of the stone. Clean the excess extruded mortar with a trowel and spread it onto the next piece to be installed. Check the veneers periodically to ensure 100% coverage, as per code. The benefits of using LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar as compared to a basic Type S mortar will be non-sag performance and exceptionally high bond strength, in addition to allowing for veneer adjustment and cleaning without any subsequent sagging. As an alternative to the traditional method of veneer installation, the LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar allows for a much faster installation, as demonstrated here. Begin by keying the LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar onto the substrate using the flat side of the trowel. Next, using a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square or 3/4 inch loop trowel, comb the mortar horizontally, making sure to apply an even amount. Apply a thin skim coat to the back of the veneer. To install the veneer, simply place in the desired position and press firmly, moving the veneer up and down slightly until the exact position is achieved. The LATICRETE masonry veneer mortar will hold the veneer in place without any sagging. The final step is to finish the installation by installing LATICRETE masonry pointing mortar in one of the 6 available colors. Simply cut the tip of a grout application bag to a size that fits the joints to be filled. After mixing the pointing mortar with water only, load the mortar into the grout applicator bag. Apply the mortar to the joints, filling them completely, while being careful to minimize smears and droppings on the face of the installed veneer units. Any accidental smears or droppings can be removed with a stiff brush once the mortar has dried. When the mortar is thumbprint hard, finish the joints with a metal or wooden tool for desired appearance. Finally, once the pointing mortar has hardened fully, brush the veneer surface with a stiff wire brush to remove any excess material. Be sure to remove any dried material off the face of the veneer. The LATICRETE MVIS system, industry-leading proven technology, the most comprehensive warranties available, plus world-class technical support, provides you the highest quality system available for adhered stone masonry veneer installations. Visit www.laticrete.com for more information.